Imagine you're a pig rolling in the mud and fighting the evil butcher for 100 days. On day 1, I spawned in as a baby pig in a hut. I've got a long list of chores I need to get done. Wait, what's this? Is this mud? I love playing in this stuff.
Hey, you filthy! Look at you covered in mud. That's disgusting.
Ouch, hey! I tried to fight back, but I was way too weak. There was nothing I could do. I was completely helpless. Finally, they decided to leave me alone.
Gary, are you okay? What happened?
A bully beat me up for being filthy.
Oh, Gary, it's okay. You always find a way to have fun. Wait, did you get distracted from your chores again?
Oh man, that's what I forgot.
Well, try to get your chores done. Then you can spend the rest of the day in the mud.
Okay, thanks, Dad. Days 2 to 3 started super quickly. My hut was on fire. I see 2 figures over there. Hey, who are you and what are you doing in my town?
I'm the butcher, and this is my sidekick, Boofus. I'm gonna turn all the animals I find into tasty meat and eat them all. These 2 behind me, they're next.
It's my parents!
Oh, these 2? They're your parents? I bet they're tasty.
I'll stop you, butcher. You won't get away with this.
Quit it. That tickles.
None of my hits are even doing damage to him. There's no point. I'm useless. I'm just too weak.
That's right. You're too weak to take me on. I have your parents and there's nothing you can do about it.
There's no point in staying here in this destroyed village. I might as well just leave and see if I can make a base for myself. I've got to find a way to defeat the butcher and get my family back. After wandering around all night, I found an empty field behind a small hill. This would be a good place to build a base. We'll need a pretty amazing base for defense if we're gonna defeat the butcher and Boofus. It's a dirt house, and dirt is basically mud, so I love this place already. Days 4 and 5 will be used to get some basic tools and a source of food set up. So I got to work and I punched down a tree. And just like that, we have our first wooden tools. I went out mining for some stone, and I also melted some iron so we had enough to make a bucket. This would be very useful for making a farm. We're already putting this wooden hoe to good use. After all that work, night had fallen, and some monsters started to spawn. Take that, skeleton! Ha! I'm only on 2 hearts. This might be it. Ha ha! I did it! I can use the bone meal I got from the skeletons to expand my farm way quicker. It's super important that we stay on target and don't get distracted by any... Wait a second. I love mud! Woohoo! Yeah! We got most of the farm planted, which is good, but it looks like I destroyed some of the crops while playing in it. These next days, I headed to the forest to hunt for something to eat while I waited for the wheat to grow. While we're not powerful enough to take on the butcher, this chicken shouldn't be an issue at all. Yum! That was tasty! Whoa! What was that? I just grew into an adult pig! I am way bigger than I used to be. It's time to get some chickens for our farm. Come here, chicken! These chickens are gonna need some kind of home. So I'll just fence off a small area here. They'll need some water too. And you know what? A couple of flowers, why not? Perfect! Days 8 and 9 started with some more scavenging through the woods for some food. What's that over there? It's another pig!
Please, don't hurt me. I'm just lost. I'll be out of your hair if you let me go.
No way. You look way too tasty to let go. You're going to be my whole pack's next meal, and there's nothing you or anyone else can do about that.
Hey, you! Stop picking on that pig!
And what are you going to do about it? We might have you for dessert.
Ha! You'll try! Yo! Ah! I'm doing so much damage with every hit, it looks like they're retreating!
Fine, keep your friend. We'll be back to get you both with a lot more help.
Hey man, are you okay? Looks like you had yourself in quite some trouble there.
Yeah, pretty scary. Those wolves were gonna eat me, but they didn't. Because of you. Thank you so much. You saved me.
Were you going somewhere? I'm Gary, by the way.
Actually, I was lost. It's okay if I come with you? I feel safer traveling with you. And I'm living.
Of course you can. Come on, let's go. Days 10 and 12, we've got to work tearing down the old dirt hut I had built for myself in a hurry and replace it with a beautiful wooden house. It's got everything you need. Wood logs on the corners and nice plank walls, and we've even got chests inside to store all our loot. This upgrade puts me one step closer to finally defeating the butcher and saving my parents.
What happened here? Why is your farm destroyed?
I get distracted by the mud sometimes, and I really just like to play in it. It makes me happy, you know?
We should rebuild though, if you want more weeds.
So we got to work rebuilding the farm, and there was no way I was gonna get distracted by the mud. I was so over it and focused on the mission. Woohoo! Yeah! This is so much fun!
Hey! What are you doing? You can't do that!
I'm sorry, Lenny. I don't know what came over me. It's just too much fun.
Now focus up, or we're never gonna get this farm done.
Mud.
Alright then, just stay in one corner, and I'll build the rest of the farm for us.
Mud, mud, mud. I love playing in the mud. It's so much fun. Like, there's so much mud. Mud, mud, mud. And just like that, the whole field was done. I did most of the work, to be honest, but I let Lenny take credit for this one. Day 13, I wandered through the woods to find a sheep. I used some wheat to lure it back to the farm. Come here, sheepy, sheepy, sheepy. Follow me. I got some tasty wheat for you.
Hey, you! Pig! Please help us! Our village is under attack by this massive chef-looking guy.
That sounds bad. He raided my village too. Take me to your village and we'll try to save them.
Okay, let's go. It's this way.
When we ran up to the village, it was already destroyed. Hey, you! Leave this city alone. I'm way stronger now. I'll stop you.
You hear this, Boofus? The tiny pig thinks it can defeat us. How cute.
Listen up, kid. You're no match for us. We run this place and we'll do as we please.
You're not getting away with it this time. Take this, Boofus. Hiya! Hiya! Yeah! Yo!
Don't you see, pig? You're simply not strong enough to defeat me. You're not even hurting me.
He's right. I'm not strong enough. I'm not good enough to stop this.
You're so weak. A waste of time for me. I've got bigger pigs to fry. Like your parents.
Pig, are you okay? That was quite the effort. Well done for taking them on.
But I didn't win. They defeated me. I'm useless.
You're not useless. You gave it your best shot, and you tried to save my city. Here, take this. Use it in your quest against the butcher and that pet of his. I'm sure you'll make great use of it.
The villager gave me an entire stack of gold and iron. This would be huge in helping me get my parents back. While I'm here, I might as well just take some melon and pumpkins with me to plant back at my house. I'm sure Lenny will appreciate the variety. I extended the farm to give more space for the melons and the pumpkins to be planted while Lenny watched. Okay, fine. He helped. A little bit. Wow, this looks great, especially the mud. I went to bed after a full day of farming, and that night I had a nightmare. I was in some scary forest, and there was this horrible building, and the butcher was there.
I'm gonna eat every animal in the entire world.
No, you can't. I will stop you.
You better hurry then, because your parents are the next course.
No! Whoa, whoa, what am I? Where are you? Oh, that was just a nightmare.
Gary, come help! There's a horde of zombies outside.
We ran out of the hut and there were zombies everywhere. Our base was under attack. There are so many of them, but I'm sure as long as we stick together, we can do this, right, Lenny? Lenny just got hit. He ran back inside for cover, and it looks like I'm gonna have to take on all the zombies by myself. Come on, Gary, you've got this. Hiya! Take that, zombie! Eventually, I killed every last zombie from the horde. Whew, and that's all of them!
Gary, you're okay.
I really need to do something about these zombies. We can't have this happen again. Day 17 through 19 started by collecting loads of oak logs.
Are you finally gonna tell me why you've been gathering all this wood for?
Okay, fine. Since we were attacked last night, I thought it would be a really good idea to build some kind of fence around our base.
That's a great idea. Why didn't I come up with that?
Building the fence around the entire base took a long time. The entire area was completely secure from the outside world, so no monsters could hurt us. Now you can sleep well knowing you're not going to be attacked by zombies in the middle of the night, Lenny.
That's great, Gary. I feel safer already.
On day 20, another horde of zombies came running from the woods. Lenny, from the woods!
I see them. I'm scared.
Don't worry, Lenny. There's nothing to be scared of. We've got the fence to keep them away. Just follow my lead.
Okay.
Take that, zombie! You're not gonna get us through this fence. Your attacks are useless.
This is so much fun that I'm not scared of them.
We fought the zombies for a long time, but their numbers kept falling. In the end, we won the fight. Yes, Lenny! The fence worked! We won!
Woohoo! That'll show the stupid zombies not to mess with us two ever again. We're so strong.
Days 21 through 23 started by mining some stone. I needed something to upgrade the base with. Lenny and I then got to work making the walls on this new building, which would be the farmhouse. Then we got the floors to put in and built up some walls to make sure no monsters make it in. I'm gonna need better tools and armor to match how good our base is getting now. So I crafted myself an iron sword, axe, and pickaxe. Days 24 through 26 started with a journey to pick up some spruce logs, but then I came across a really scary forest. What is this place? It's so scary! No way am I big enough to go in there. I was on my way back from the spooky dark forest when all of a sudden... Ah!
You there. You look pretty tasty. I've not had pig for a long time.
I was scared, but after my upgrades, I was confident I could take on this lion. Hi-ya! Take that! This iron armor is really helping me, but I'm getting pretty low. This could be close. After a long and intense battle, I was able to get the upper hand and defeat the lion. Looks like it dropped something. It's a lion's paw. When I picked it up, something weird started to happen. Wow! What's happening? I grew again. I've got 3 extra hearts now, and I feel way stronger. On day 27, I found a family of cows in trouble. Don't worry, cows! I am here to save you! The crocodiles didn't know how strong we had become. Ha-ha! Take that! This is way too easy! Cows, are you okay?
We're okay, thanks to you.
I think they wanted to eat us. I'm scared something else is going to hunt us.
You can join me at my base. I can make plenty of room in my house.
That's so nice of you. Thank you. But we do prefer the outdoors, like a barn.
A barn? I love that idea! On day 28, we arrived back at the barn. So, this is the farm. It's pretty nice, isn't it?
Wow, it's so much nicer than where we used to live. Are you sure it's okay if we stay here?
Of course it is. Let me just make a small area for you, and then we'll get started on that barn. I did as promised and made a small area for our new cow friend to live in. I placed it near the chickens, and I had to smooth out an area big enough for our brand new friend. Right this way, guys! Days 29 through 31 started with me finding some sheep in a plains near our base. I needed wool for my new barn. I let the sheep share the pen with the cows for now. I dyed the sheep red and got started on building a barn. I mapped out a super basic layout and used the wool from the sheep to make walls. This plan will let multiple different animals live under one roof, so I placed down the fences around this layout. Now to separate the sheep from the cows. It'll be more comfortable for them to live separately so they have more room. It turned out to be a real challenge to get the cows and the sheep to separate since they both follow wheat, but I managed to get it in the end. And then I lured the chickens to their new pen as well. Day 32 started suddenly with an assault. Okay, Lenny, it's now or never. Trust in your abilities and we can defeat them.
Okay, Gary. I'm scared.
Remember me, pig? I'm back, and this time I brought along a couple friends. Taking you down is going to be easy.
The alpha wolf and his pack breached to our defenses with ease and started taking over our entire base. Lenny and I had to retreat. Lenny got too scared and ran inside the hut for safety, so I was left to take on all the wolves on my own. Take this! Hiya! The battle was long and tough for sure, and I even got down to only half a heart. Alpha wolf, I'm way stronger now than I ever was when we first met. Take this! Whew! That was close. Way too close. I need to make sure Lenny's all right. Lenny! Lenny! All the wolves are gone. I defeated them all. You can come out now. It's safe.
I'm so sorry for leaving you, Gary. I don't know what came over me. I just saw the wolves coming for us, and I remembered how they were gonna eat me last time.
That's all right, Lenny. You're safe now. Just remember, bravery and confidence is one's most powerful asset. It's what we're gonna need to be able to defeat the Butcher and Boofus. Days 33 through 35 started by gathering some more wood to use in upgrading the base. That scare with the wolves really had me worried, so I added another layer to the top of the fence using the wood I collected. I added some decoration to the outside of the fence with trap doors and some signs to the inside. I'm feeling pretty safe with this wall looking the way it does, but I need to make this base even better if I want to protect Lenny and myself against all possible attacks from the Butcher. Day 36 started with a whole lot of digging. I want to make a trench for added safety to our base, so I'm going to dig around the entire fence and make a trap system. Maybe we even catch some mobs with this contraption. You never know.
Hey, Pig! I heard Boofus is coming back to attack soon. We need your help.
Oh no, I don't think I'm strong enough to take him on.
If you can afford it, I know a group of piglins in the Nether that can help you in your fights. But I will warn you, they require a lot of gold.
That's perfect. I can go mining and get a lot of gold. Thank you. On days 37 through 39, I went mining for gold. Oh, hey, gold! I ended up finding loads of diamonds and redstone too. There's lots of diamonds down here. I think I'll have enough to make a full set of armor any minute. Ah! It's a mutated spider. It's massive and so scary. The spider was like no other I've seen. There was no way I could escape. I had to fight it. All right, come here, Spidey. I ended up defeating it after a long battle, so I headed back to the base with my newly found materials of good use. Days 40 through 42 started with smelting down all the ore I found during the mining trip. I have a stack of gold and enough diamonds to make a full set of armor and a sword. Before I made the Nether portal, I wanted to make sure my base and friends were safe. So I wanted to complete the trap system. I crafted up some pistons and some pressure plates. It's just pressure plates, torches, and gravel. And look, the base's defenses were really starting to look great. Then it was time to venture to the Nether. I found some lava and chose a spot right next to my base to make the Nether portal. I used the water and lava bucket method because, you know, I'm sort of a pro. Oh man, I hope I can find these piglins. On days 43 through 44, I walked around for ages in the Nether. I didn't think I would ever find these piglins, but then I finally found a piglin base. No way! That must be it! I jumped down and I headed inside the base.
So what brings you to the underworlds, pig?
I'm looking for help. You guys are strong. I've heard that my base is going to be attacked soon by the butcher and his sidekick Boofus.
The butcher, huh? I've heard of him. We'll help you, but you gotta give us something to expand this altar here with, if you get my drift.
Oh yeah, I got you all right. Here.
Well, I'll be. It's a real overworld bar. Purer than the stuff we have down here. Take a look, boss.
Looks good to me. We'll be there when you need us, pig.
Thanks, guys. Oh. Days 45 through 46 started straight away with the construction of a barracks for the piglin. I started by digging out an area for the camp and then crafted some beds, stone cricks, and lanterns. So I'll start by making the floor out of stone bricks and then use cobblestone and the walls out of spruce. That looks nice. I then placed the beds along the walls, made a staircase so they could get in and out, and put a couple of armor stands in there for target practice. Now, for the finishing touch. There we go. With that, the piglins have a home away from home to prepare for the big fight. Day 47 started with another ambush. This time, it was a group of illagers that were after my base. Luckily, I was armed with a small army of my own. Piglins, we're under attack! The piglins took on the illagers with ease. It was so satisfying watching them work. They are definitely worth their weight in gold.
We got them, boss. From what you said, I thought they were going to be a challenge.
Well done, piglins. You are definitely a good call. Here, for your services.
Thank you, boss. We'll be in the barracks.
I think the farmhouse is due for an upgrade. The piglins have better living quarters than I do, so it's time to change that. So days 48 through 52 started with building some upgrades and an extension to the farmhouse. I started by first laying out the floor plan and then building the rest of the extension from there. The old wood hut was in the way, so I had to tear it down to make room for the upgraded base.
Gary, I'm in here. What are you doing?
Oh, sorry, Lenny. I was just upgrading the farmhouse and the old house was in the way, so I had to tear it down. With the old base torn down, I was able to build the rest of the house. I even made a room upstairs for my parents when I finally get them back. They're gonna be so proud of me of all the things I've done. I hope they like their new room. Soon, I'll have them back, and then they'll be safe. I then built up the walls of the barns, and then finally, an arch on the top. There's still quite a bit to build, but for now, this is perfect.
Hey, pig. I think I heard about this weapon you might be interested in. It's somewhere in the snowy mountains, just east of here.
A weapon, huh? Thanks. I'll go search for it. Day 53 started in the new farmhouse. I slept really well with this new upgraded base.
Hey, pig, we need your help again. It's Boofus. He's back. Come quick.
Boofus! I am so much stronger than I was last time we met. I can definitely take him this time. The villager and I took off to the village. When we got to the village, it was being ransacked by Boofus. He had a group of dogs to help him as well.
Oh, It's you, pig. You're bigger than I remember, but I know I'm still stronger than you, especially with my army of dogs.
No way, Boofus! I'm not losing to you again! In a surprising turn of events, my piglin army had followed us here. The piglins took care of the dogs while I battled Boofus. Hiya! Take that, Boofus! I got really low on hearts near the end of my fight, but I managed to defeat him. Boofus! Tell me where the butcher is! I need to find him!
You'll never find our butcher shop. You're too late anyway. We ate your parents a couple days ago, and they were tasty.
No! That's not true! That's impossible! Even though I didn't want to believe Boofus, I was pretty sure he was telling the truth. My parents really were gone forever.
Hey boss, we took care of the dogs for you. You looked like you needed some help there, but it's gonna cost you. They weren't easy to defeat.
Oh, okay. Here you go. These guys are getting expensive. What am I gonna do? Days 54 through 57 started off with some basic tasks like shearing the sheep and building the roof of the barn. I wasn't feeling too great because I failed. I was too late, and because of that, my parents were eaten. I did manage to finish the walls of the barn at least. I added some wooden arcs across the ceilings of the barn and finished the roof as well. And that's the last block. Now the animals are safe in their big barn. At least I can keep them safe.
Hey, Gavin, you alright?
Not really, but I did finish the barn. We have lots of space, I guess.
Well, in that case, we're gonna need a bigger farm.
Lenny was right. We need a bigger farm. So we got to work extending it in all directions. Working started to make me feel a little bit better too. It took my mind off my parents. There is nothing that'll make me lose focus. Not even this mud. Mud? I love mud! Mud. Lenny built up the rest of the field while I was making sure the dirt was good enough to grow the best crops. We planted some carrots that I got from the farm that I had completely forgot about. Day 58 started with some stone and wood collection. While I was doing that, I spotted a group of horses. Hey horse, you need a place to live? I have this beautiful barn and I can offer you whatever you like.
We'll totally come live with you if you have some hay.
Right this way then.
Whoa, hey, pig, look there. There's a piglin. You need to get rid of it immediately. Us horses, we do not get along with the piglins.
Relax, he just works for me. They live here. I understand you guys don't like each other and you don't have to. Just stay on your sides of the base and you'll be okay. I started days 59 through 61 by making the horse stall much nicer for the horses. I put loads of hay in there for them and a cauldron for water. I even bone mealed some flowers for them just because. So here it is, guys, your new home.
Wow, thanks, Pig. This is great.
I spent the rest of the time building the rest of the roof for the house. I used stone brick stairs and oak planks for it. Some cobblestone on the walls for a cool design, and bam, there it is, the last block. Now that the base is all in order, I think it's time to start preparing to find that weapon the piglins were talking about. I'm gonna need it to get back at the butcher for what he did to my parents. Days 62 through 63 started with mining for some flint. After crafting up some arrows and a bow, I felt way more confident for the coming battle. My adventures took me through a forest and then to a river. And across the river is a snowy mountain biome. This must be the mountains the piglins were talking about. The weapon I'm looking for has to be there. After a while of walking through the blizzard, I came across a strange looking mountain that was blocking my path. How am I gonna climb that? It's way too steep. All of a sudden, the mountain moved, and it wasn't a mountain at all. It was a massive turtle, the size of an entire mountain. Take that, lava mountain turtle thing. After a short battle, I managed to defeat it. I wonder what amazing loot this entire mountain must give. I'm gonna be so rich! A stack of lava buckets? Is that it? Seriously? How am I even gonna use a stack of lava buckets? Day 64 was spent walking back to base after defeating the mountain turtle.
Hey, Pig! I can't find my friends. I lost them. Can you please help me look for them? I'm scared without them.
Sure thing, buddy. Let's go find them. We walked to the forest day and night to try to find this pig's friends, but with no luck. In the start of days 65 through 66, I spotted the pig's friends on an island, but they didn't have any way off the island. They were trapped. After a bit of thinking, I came up with an idea. I got it! I can use the lava buckets I got from the mountain turtle to make a stone bridge to the island. It took a while, but I finally managed to make a safe bridge over to the pigs.
Guys, I'm here.
I'm glad I can help.
Hey, do you mind if we join you? We don't really have anywhere to go, and we think we'd be safer with you.
Of course you can. Follow me and you can stay at my barn. Days 67 through 68 started by showing our pig friends their new home. Here you go, guys. Make yourselves at home. Here's some water for you in case you get thirsty. And because I know pigs love mud, I'll plow some of this dirt up and make some mud for you. The mud sure did look fun. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Come on, everybody. This mud is going to play with itself. But then all of a sudden, I heard a loud voice from outside.
Help, help, somebody. Please, I need your help. Oh, hi, pig. Please, I need your help. Some massive chef guy took all my animals and my wife.
A massive chef guy? You must be talking about the butcher. I've been trying to find him. Where is he?
I don't really know, but I just know that some villager said he heard my wife screaming from the dark forest.
I really wanted to help the farmer, but the dark forest was way too dangerous for me alone at this point. So day 69 started with just that. Lenny, I need your help. The butcher is in the dark forest and he has the farmer's animals and wife. This is our chance to defeat him.
Okay, Gary. I'll come with you. I'm feeling brave.
Piglin! I need you and your men to come and help me in the dark forest. The butcher is there with his farmer's wife and animals.
Sure thing, pig. But the dark forest is a dangerous place. It's gonna cost you a stack of gold blocks.
I don't have that much gold, and even if I did, I wouldn't give it to you just for helping me.
Well, in that case, you can say goodbye to me and all my men. We're not going to work for someone who doesn't appreciate the price of our services.
Wait, what? Hey, wait! Don't leave! I need you guys!
I told you those piglins were no good. They don't actually want to help you, man. And I bet they just kept raising their prices too, yeah? That's a classic piglin scam.
I had to make the best of the situation. So I decided to take the leftover gold and make some golden carrots. Once I ate one, something weird happened. Whoa! Swiftness 5 and strength 5 for 2 whole minutes? Wait, what is that? Out of nowhere, a mutated creeper showed up and started causing havoc. It was shooting TNT at all the buildings I had worked so hard to make. The farmhouse, the barn, and the farm all took serious damage. The string from the golden carrots is really helping. Yeah. I finally defeated the mutated creeper, which blew up when it died, leaving a massive crater in the middle of my base. What's that down there? It's a gun of some sort. Let's see. It shoots TNT! This gun is amazing! Day 70 through 73 started by walking through the woods day and night until Lenny and I finally crossed the border to the dark forest. As soon as we made it to the edge of the forest, it started to rain. Are you sure you want to go in, Lenny? It's gonna be scary and I don't know what we'll find in there.
I'm a little scared, but I need to be brave.
And with that, it was decided we headed into the dark forest. We stumbled upon a horde of zombies. This was Lenny's chance to really show off his bravery and fighting skills.
Come on, zombies! Let's go! Ouch! Ouch! I'll take this! Ouch!
Lenny did super well in defeating the zombies. He defeated most of them. Lenny! That was amazing! You did so well not being scared.
Thanks, Gary. But I just told myself I wasn't scared, and it worked.
Help! Help! Someone, please!
Hey! We're here to help you! Your husband sent us to look for you!
Thank you, boys. Just please be careful. I think this might be a trap. The butcher just left me here in this cage. I think he's trying to lure more animals like you into the forest.
I put out the fire from underneath the farmer's wife and broke the cage to get her free. We then headed home as quickly as we could. Days 74 through 77, we wandered through the forest for days. We even hid under a tree when it got really scary. But then finally, we found it. No, not the base, a mud pit! Well, it's a mud pit. You know, there was a time where I would have jumped right into this bad boy right here and splashed around because it's so much fun. But no, not today. I'm different now. I'm not that baby pig anymore who can't control himself near some good quality mud.
You know, Gary, I'm really proud of how far you've come. I know a time where I know.
Woohoo! Gary, no! Wait, it's a trap! Get me out of the cobwebs, quick!
Hello, little piggies. Don't you look tasty?
No! Lenny, no! The butcher ended up kidnapping my best friend, all because of me. Here, take this sword and whack me out of here.
Sure thing. Hold on.
Thanks. Let's get you back to your husband at my farm. I can't risk losing everyone.
Please don't lose hope. We need someone to take on that mean thing. You'll get your friend back, I promise.
I couldn't believe it. I had lost Lenny, my parents were dead, and the piglins had left me. And to top it all off, I had no idea where the butcher had gone now. And to make things even worse, the only thing I had waiting for me back at the base was a couple of destroyed houses and half of a farm. I was losing hope, but somehow found the drive to keep going. The farmer's wife and I finally made it back to the farm at the start of day 78 through 80. The barn was on fire, so I had to place lots of water down to put it out. So this is the barn where I live, or at least what it used to be the barn. It's mostly rubble now.
I'm sure you'll be able to build things back up from here.
Oh, wait, hello? Anybody in that barn? It's you! You made it! I'm so happy you're okay.
Thank you for getting help for me. I missed you so much and I was so worried.
Hey, Pig, listen. The other animals and I have been talking, and we don't feel safe here anymore, so we're gonna go. I'm sorry.
I need to get this farm built back up. So days 81 through 84 started by rebuilding the barn and then the farmhouse. I even refurnished the inside a bit and added a nice little kitchen area and some other things to make the place feel a little bit more cozy. I hope this convinces the animals to come back. On day 85, the farmer wanted to talk to me. So I figured you two might as well stay here. I originally built this bedroom for my parents, but since they were killed by the butcher, I think it would suit you two a lot more.
Oh, gee. Well, thanks, Big, but, you know, I have this old family heirloom. I was told to give it to one true hero if I ever got to meet one. And you know what? I think that's you. So here, take it.
The farmer gave me an enchanted golden carrot. It had loads of enchantments on it. I went outside to see what it did. All right, here goes nothing. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Look at me! I'm massive! And what? I have wings? I even have 30 hearts! This is awesome! I guess we finally have an answer to when pigs fly, and that's now! Days 86 through 88 start off with some mutant spiders arising over the hills right outside the farm. Okay then, let's see what this strength buff and wings are all about. The spiders started to overrun the base compound, but I defeated them one by one. Just one more here. Hi-ya! That was easy. They left some damage to the base, which I had to take care of, but I fixed it all up. I even fixed the damages left by the mutant creeper. During days 89 through 90, I was flying through the forest looking for more building materials when I saw some familiar horses in trouble. Hey bear, back off! Take this! Take that! I defeated the bear with absolute ease thanks to my newly found powers. You know, it's really not safe for you to be all out here on your own. You can feel free to stop by the barn. I've rebuilt it so it is safe again.
Hey, thanks, Pig. This is difficult to admit. We did kind of like the piglins being around. They made the whole place seem safer. You should try and see if you can get them to help you again.
Yeah, right. That's a bit of a long shot. Days 91 through 94 were spent finishing the inside of the house. I made all the areas look really nice and cozy. I added some chests for storage, and finally, everything was back the way it was before it was destroyed. And in some places, even better than before.
Hey, Pig. I went around and I told the other animals what you did for us in the forest with the bear. We made a big mistake when we left. Would you let us live here again?
Of course you can live in the barn again. You're always welcome to stay here. All I want is for all of you to be safe. With all the farm animals back and the base rebuilt, I made some targets using a couple hay bales, pumpkins, and fences, and practiced my aim with the TNT gun. I should probably make myself a diamond sword. You never know what the butcher might try to pull on me. I finished my training by the start of days 97 through 99, and it was finally time to go find the butcher. He was gonna be tough to find, but I was so determined to find him, I didn't care how long it took. While walking around in the dark forest, I saw a mud pit. A mud pit? No way. Not today. I'm on a mission. This was it. Day 100. The final day of this adventure. And it started with me finding the butcher's shop. This has to be it. He's gotta be in there. And Lenny too. I walked in and it was super spooky. Meat was hanging everywhere. And there he was. The butcher emerged from the shadows. Butcher? You killed my family, and now you have my best friend, Lenny.
You really think you can defeat me? And for your friend, he's right here. He's gonna make a nice pork pie.
I had to make sure Lenny was safe, so I ate one of the golden carrots I had crafted for an extra buff and attacked the butcher. I managed to juke him and free Lenny, who joined in with the fighting.
I'm not scared. Take that, Butcher.
It was a 2v1 against the Butcher, and he was starting to feel it. But then, he flipped the switch on the wall, and a bunch of wolves came running in. Out of nowhere, the piglins came back on horseback. They defeated the wolves so quickly together, I came running out to see the sight. And you're working together.
We should have stuck by you and not demanded payment. You're a pig, like us, and we should stick together. The horses came to get us and made us realize we're being unfair.
Pig, behind you.
You're a squirmy little pig. Come here.
Me and the Butcher fought. I could feel him getting weak. With one last punch, I defeated him. I did it. We did it. We defeated the Butcher at last.